Then by next Tuesday night, yeah, this system is trapped. What is it gonna do? Wait for another system. It's gonna come to its rescue, and then it makes its way out of here. It's gonna be out, or rather create its own trough by next Thursday night, and adios. So what I'm trying to say is, folks, is that although we are gonna have some systems that are gonna approach our direction, but just so you know, it's not gonna be much. Gabrielle's here, and two systems are right behind. Hold on a minute. All right, I'm back. Hey, Wild, how you doing? You just got back home. How was your day today? How was the weather today, Wild? For me, weather's fine. Just a few clouds earlier, and then it got bright. But my day, just somewhat exhausted, but just doing all right. How about you? Did your weekend go well, Wild? Okay, so for the Canadian model, by tomorrow night, the system forms. Now, I'm going to time skip this. By Friday night, the system forms. One of them does lack the capacity to form. And we move forward in time, cutoff low shows up, and then gets eaten away by a trough. So, in other words, it's going to be like... it's gonna be like Gabrielle, but except it's gonna be closer to the coast and possibly affect Bermuda this time, next time. Now let's let's talk about the National Hurricane Center. So we got Gabrielle. It's currently a major hurricane right now. It's got 140 miles an hour and sustained wind. We had fog advisory this morning, but now it's just mostly cloudy and 18C. Yeah, I mean, that part I've already covered, Wild. I mean, it's not only you, but it's also folks in the western part of the Great Lakes region. And you have mostly cloudy skies with temperatures that are in Fahrenheit, they are in the mid 60s. So that means that for the most part, you're dealing with some moist weather, though not really in a sense of like, oh, there's severe weather there, but there's just plenty of moisture, and not much is going on right now. But we'll talk a little bit more about that in the next few days. Right now, Gabrielle, it's Category 4 hurricane, and it's moving to the north-northeast at 12 miles an hour. And it looks like as though it's going to downgrade by Wednesday and then become a tropical storm by Friday. So that means that system is out of here. My weekend was fine, quite fine. Didn't rain too much. Okay, sounds, well, although not perfect, but somewhat fine. Somewhat fine, you know, like, oh, like at least you didn't get drenched, but quite depressing. I don't know if that's correct, Wild, in your book. Other than that, from Gabrielle, let's see, one system that's ahead. Disturbance number 2. It's got chance. It's got a 10% chance of development within 2 days. Within 7 days, 50%. But right behind it, 80% within 7 days. But within 2 days, 30%. So this system is to be monitored. But this one, well, it's still got to be monitored anyway. Yeah, something like that. All right. Now, before we get to the 3-day forecast, just need to mention about fall foliage that's going on right now. This is as of today. This is an estimate, just so you know, folks, and there's a disclaimer. This map is an estimate of fall foliage conditions. On the posted date, all maps are updated daily to reflect deviations from normal due to real-time weather conditions. So that means that this is right now, and there is plenty of peak colors that are occurring throughout the northern part of New England and in the northern parts of the Catskills and Adirondacks, but just moderate to high color. Nothing almost peak, though. I mean, given that today is the first day of fall, and there's also more fall foliage in northern Minnesota and the northern part of the Great Lakes region. I bet you wild may be close to that, right? Like, pretty much you're dealing with some yellow to orange type of fall foliage. Am I correct? In the Rockies, plenty of peak colors in some parts of the Rockies. Yeah, otherwise it'll be just a few trees that are dealing with some fall foliage. Cascades, similarly, but not in a greater scale. Sierra Nevadas too. Basically, like, fall foliage to many people, it's fall's already underway. I'd say pretty moderate. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, but fall foliage is beautiful in my book. While although warm weather, maybe great, and I do love it, but fall colors, but fall foliage will always be something worth me taking pictures of. I'm hoping to do that probably sometime this fall, and I hope to do that anyway. Now let's focus on Radar Omega and see what we got for the next 3 days. I'm going to try to make this quick. Temperatures for tomorrow morning were the warm lows. They're in much of Florida, Texas, Arizona. But there are chilly lows all across the Rockies, the Great Basin. And it's quite very chilly in parts of the Rockies, though. Your area wild, all I can say is that temperatures there will be in the mid-teens for tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'll be doing that too once we get a bit more fall foliage. Gotcha. Alright, that's going to be awesome, wild. For tomorrow night, wild, your area is going to... Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's going to be in the mid to upper teens in degrees Celsius, wild. Back in the U.S., where's the heat? It's going to be in Texas and the lower Mississippi Valley, parts of the desert Southwest, parts of California, and parts of southwestern Oregon. Chilly highs will be in the Rockies. Tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning is going to be plenty of warm lows in parts of Florida, the lower Mississippi Valley, southern Texas, southern Arizona. Chilly lows will be all over the Great Basin, the Colorado Rockies, but it's going to be super chilly there. Your area, wild, oh yeah, there's going to be a little bit of chill in northern Maine. Wild, your area is going to be in the low to mid-teens in degrees Celsius tomorrow, Wednesday night. Yeah, it's gonna be in the upper in the mid to upper teens in degrees Celsius. Wild. Yeah, more fog, just the usual. Yeah, fog is no fun if you're a driver or someone just going outside on the road or whatever. Or even a pilot. It's awful. The fog. Let's take a look and see what we got for Thursday morning. Let me see for Thursday morning. Yeah, for Thursday morning, those with the warm lows, you guys will be in parts of Florida in the south, southern tip of Texas, southern Arizona. Chilly lows will be in much of the Great Basin, parts of the Rockies, but it's more cold in the Colorado Rockies. Near freezing temperatures there. Alright, and you, Wild, your temperatures for Thursday morning will be in the low to mid-teens in degrees Celsius, but for Thursday night, it'll be in the mid to upper teens there for your area, Wild. And now let's take a look in the U.S. Warm highs will be along the East Coast up until you get to New York, parts of Texas, plenty of heat in the desert Southwest, and leeward side of the Cascades in Washington State. And some chilly weather will be in the western part of Washington State, and a few parts in Maine, and some in the Sierra Nevadas of California. Let's take a look at the humidity. I need to sit more comfortably. Hold on a minute, Wild, and everyone else. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's take a look. Where's the humidity? Humidity is going to be located throughout the south, throughout parts of the Northeast, the Mississippi Valley, Great Lakes region, Desert Southwest, and a few parts of the West Coast, most notably in southern and central California. Your area, Wild, for, let's see, you got dew point. It's right around the mid-teens in degrees Celsius. That means you do get more humidity. You still have plenty of humidity that's still there, but for tomorrow night, it's still there, the humidity, which means, of course, more fog. A lot of humidity along the East Coast, Gulf Coast, South, Ohio Valley, much of the Great Lakes region, and parts of the Great Plains, and a little bit in parts of the desert Southwest, and humidity starts creeping up in some parts of the West Coast, on the beaches though. By Wednesday morning, plenty of humidity starts, still there throughout the South. Less of humidity will be a thing throughout parts of New England. Plenty of humidity throughout the busy parts of the Northeast, southern half of the Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, and the mid-Mississippi Valley. A few places throughout the desert Southwest will get still some humidity there, and as well as some parts of the coastal parts of Southern California and Central California. Let's take a look at Wednesday night. Wednesday night, plenty of humidity still there, but Maine will get less humid. Humidity is still a thing in the south, but hold on a minute. Never mind. Dry air would start slowly moving in western Texas. Humidity is still there in the Dakotas and the mid-Mississippi Valley, Great Lakes region. While you're still going to get humidity that's still there, which means plenty of fog, plenty of some cloud coverage. It's going to be there. And all the folks on the West Coast, there's still some humidity, but on the beaches, though, and in the southern part of the desert Southwest, but not as humid, though, but still some that's still left over. For Thursday morning, humidity will be all over the East Coast, with the exception of north of Boston, and as well as the South, minus northwestern Texas and the southern plains. The Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes region, a few parts in the desert Southwest, and a few parts of California. While your area, it's still going to get humid, but it's not going to be as much, though. I can tell because, based on the coloring. True that. Yeah. Let's take a look for Thursday night. A lot of humidity. It's building up throughout the East Coast, the Ohio Valley, Southeast, and parts of the Great Lakes region, and the coastal parts of Texas and Louisiana, and as well as some lingering humidity in the desert Southwest, some parts and a little bit of humidity that's there in the upper Mississippi Valley. Wild, you're going to get a little bit